All right, just out here, nice and windy today, checking out the new microphone I got. See if it actually going to make the audio a lot better, so I have to edit the audio a lot less. It's supposed to have noise cancellation. It's got the dead cat on it. So hopefully this comes out. Good day to test the microphone. It's chilly out here, but not as much as it's going to be the next 2 or 3 days. The next 2 or 3 days, they calling for it to be feeling in the 30s all day. It may be 43, 44, but the wind chill and all is going to be feeling like the 30s all day. But what I want to talk about is getting older. Things that a lot of people don't tell you that things that are taken away from you. The older you get, a lot of people say, oh man, hopefully I live a long years. Well, there's always a downside to everything, and that's one of them is things that get taken away from you. And the longer you live, most likely more things will be taken away. If you're old enough, even being young, we lose our parents, lose our friends. If you got a lot of siblings, you start losing your brothers, your sisters, lose your jobs, losing your health. So many things that people take for granted that they don't realize how precious it really is. Getting older is nice. You get to do more things. You get to see more things. But you lose a lot too. And you have to be able to cope with that because there's nothing you can really do about it. Your parents pass away. Can't bring them back. I myself, I've lost my parents, lost my sister, lost a grandchild, lost friends that I knew in high school. Even some people I used to work for in heat and air has passed away. One, when I was actually still doing heating and air, one that religiously kept on showing up at the hangouts that I had, no longer with us. So it really don't matter if you're young or old, but when you get older, you got more chances of losing things. So don't take things in life for granted, because someday you may no longer have it. Treat people right. If you don't treat people right, you'll lose them in a different way, not because they passed away or anything. It's because you treat them wrong and they're just going to walk away. They're going to leave as if you do not exist, which I don't blame them. There's enough BS in this world. We don't need more. And that's one thing that I've learned to do is when I get a lot of BS from people, I distance myself from them as much as possible. I've got people that I just don't communicate with them anymore. If I met them on the street, I'll walk the other way. Some people will say, you know, everybody has their bad days and they're going to be grumpy or whatever. Yeah, that's true. Everybody does. Everybody has a bad time and bad days. But when you see somebody that just keeps repeating and repeating the BS, well, I don't want to be associated with them in their bad days when it goes on for months and years. You try to help them, but if it don't help, if it don't work, they're not trying to help themselves. I'm not going to keep going. I got other things in my life. I got good things in my life I want to deal with and enjoy my life. So don't let other people make you lose things by their BS and taking your time away, and when you can have a better life. Let time take things away, the natural way. Life is good, and getting older, life will take things away. But don't let people take things away if you can. If you got people that's taking your time and wasting your time, let them go and get more of your time back. I mean, when somebody passes away, you can't change that. But if somebody is being full of BS and it's affecting your life negatively, you can change that. You can get that out of your life and lose that person in a good way because it's going to make your life better. Moral of the story here is don't let people take your precious time away and ruin your life that you cannot get back because they're not willing to help themselves, or they are always in a negative state when you're around them.